Angelina Jolie and Bob Thornton, two names that once shook Hollywood with their controversial relationship. Over 20 years after their divorce, who could have predicted that they would appear together at the 2025 Golden Globe Awards? The images from this year's red carpet not only left fans stunned, but also rekindled an emotional chapter in Hollywood history. At the age of 49, Angelina Jolie radiated in a shimmering silver dress, walking alongside her daughter, Zahara. Bob Thornton, now 69, looked rugged and composed. They both became the center of attention. But what was even more special were the stories and memories this event stirred in the hearts of millions. So what really happened between the two of them? What is the significance of this reunion? And why is this moment so extraordinary? Let's delve into this emotional and human story where the past and present unexpectedly intertwine. While Angelina Jolie captured all the attention on the red carpet, Bob Thornton took a more understated approach. At the age of 69, Thornton chose to bypass the hustle and bustle outside and only made an appearance in the Beverly Hilton Ballroom, where the main event of the awards ceremony was held. Accompanying him was his wife, Connie England, 60, who has been by Thornton's side for over a decade since their marriage in 2014. Thornton wore a classic black tuxedo, exuding his signature sophisticated yet reserved style. Meanwhile, England made an impression in a pristine white gown, highlighted by a black ribbon delicately cascading from both shoulders. A choice that was both simple and elegant, blending seamlessly with the formal atmosphere of the event. The stark contrast in the way both stars approached the event not only drew attention, but also piqued the curiosity of the media and fans. Jolie shone like a legendary movie star, walking with her daughter as a symbol of generational continuity. On the other hand, Thornton, with his current wife, emanated the calm of a man who had weathered the highs and lows of life and career. Although they did not appear together, their simultaneous attendance at this year's awards became the focal point of the event. More than 2 decades after their divorce, they have each built separate lives, marked by their own milestones and successes. This unexpected reunion is not only a milestone in Golden Globe history, but also evokes a story of love, change, and the healing power of time. These special moments not only captured the lens of cameras, but also brought back memories in the hearts of fans, of a past filled with passion and turbulence for both stars. So what has really changed after 20 years? What do their current lives say about who they were back then? These are the questions that make this year's ceremony not only a celebration of the arts, but also an opportunity to reflect on the journeys each of them has taken. Angelina Jolie became half of the power couple Brangelina. With Brad Pitt, she had experienced a passionate yet equally turbulent marriage with Bob Thornton. They married in May 2000 and separated just 3 years later in May 2003. This was Jolie's second marriage, following her relationship with Johnny Lee Miller from 1996 to 2000. Jolie and Thornton's romance became the center of attention when they publicly announced their relationship in June 2000. Just before their wedding, the two were unabashed in expressing their intense affection for each other in unconventional ways. Jolie even tattooed the words Billy Bob on her arm as a symbol of her love. The couple also caused a stir when they wore necklaces containing a small amount of each other's blood, an act that the press quickly turned into sensational headlines. However, Thornton explained the truth behind these necklaces during a 2018 episode of the HFPA in Conversation podcast. Those necklaces were actually very simple. We just thought, hey, let's prick our fingers with a pin, put a bit of blood on it, and when we're apart, wear this necklace as a way to stay connected. But when it got to the press, it was blown up into a bizarre story, as if we were wearing buckets of blood around our necks. Although the relationship ended quickly, those bold images and actions became iconic of their time together. A passionate, explosive, and unforgettable love. After the divorce, Jolie had the Billy Bob tattoo removed, a gesture that seemed to close that chapter in her life. Over 2 decades have passed, and now as they appear at the same prestigious event like the 2025 Golden Globe Awards, those old stories unexpectedly resurface. Time has changed many things, from how they view the past to the separate paths each has taken, but the memories of that passionate time still remain vivid in the minds of fans. Since their divorce, Bob Thornton has often been candid about the reasons why his relationship with Angelina Jolie couldn't last. In a 2016 interview with GQ magazine, Thornton discussed how he felt out of place in Jolie's world, a world he felt he couldn't fit into. "I never felt good enough for Angelina," Thornton admitted. "I really wasn't comfortable around rich and important people. I like who I am." This statement reflects the deep differences in lifestyle and perspectives between the two. At the time, Jolie had become a global icon, not just a leading actress, but also a prominent humanitarian. On the other hand, Thornton always felt more at ease with a simple life, focusing on music and acting, avoiding the glitz and glamour of the Hollywood elite. These differences, which may have been attractive at first, eventually became barriers in their relationship. Instead of bringing them come together, the discrepancies in lifestyle and views gradually created an insurmountable distance. However, both Jolie and Thornton have expressed that they hold no resentment or regret. In fact, Thornton once praised Jolie as one of the most wonderful people I've ever met, and considered their relationship, although brief, an important part of his life. Thornton's sincerity in his reflections shows how he viewed this relationship, not as a failure, but as a meaningful journey that helped him learn and grow. As for Jolie, life after that led her to new challenges and achievements, from motherhood to human rights activism and a celebrated acting career. More than 20 years later, as they both appear at the same event, the memories of their time together and the reflections on their differences still hold a strong appeal for the public. This reunion is not just an intriguing chapter in Hollywood history, but also a lesson on how two people who once belonged to each other can learn to accept, let go, and continue their separate journeys. 3 years after his candid comments about his relationship with Angelina Jolie, Bob Thornton shared more about their current relationship in an exclusive interview with Us Weekly in September 2019. Despite having been divorced for over a decade, Thornton confirmed that he and Jolie still maintained a good relationship. "We've been friends for many years," Thornton said, "so we still keep in touch. She's not in town much, so we don't see each other often, but we still talk." Not only did Jolie maintain a friendship with Thornton, but she also kept a good relationship with his family, including his children from previous marriages. Thornton has 2 sons, Harry and William, with his ex-wife Pietra Dawn Cherniak, a daughter Amanda with ex-wife Melissa Lee Gatlin, and a daughter Bella with his current wife Connie England. Jolie's continued care and communication with Thornton's family show her maturity and humanity in how she views the past. Even though their marriage didn't last, they both respect the values they shared, particularly the bonds with family. This friendly relationship is proof that not every divorce ends in bitterness. Instead, both Jolie and Thornton have found a way to overcome their differences, accept each other, and hold on to the positive aspects of their relationship. The close relationship between Angelina Jolie and Bob Thornton's family goes beyond just staying in touch. It extends through meaningful and emotional actions. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight in January 2022, Harry Thornton, Bob Thornton's son, revealed that Jolie continues her tradition of sending Christmas gifts to him and his siblings every year. "To this day, she still sends me Christmas presents every year, and things like that," Harry, who was 30 at the time, shared. "I don't talk to her on the phone every day, but we still talk occasionally. She's amazing." Harry also recalled childhood memories when Jolie played the role of a companion, bringing simple but memorable joys. He said, "She would take my siblings and me camping every week, and she rented like an RV once, and we went camping for the whole weekend. She was really fun for us when we were young, like she was really funny." These memories not only prove that Jolie was once an important part of the Thornton family's life, but they also show her thoughtfulness and sincerity in how she treated others, even after the marriage ended. Jolie's continued care in maintaining these relationships also reflects her humanitarian nature, valuing emotional connections regardless of personal circumstances. This not only endears her to the Thornton family, but continues to inspire the public. And when Jolie and Bob Thornton appear together at the 2025 Golden Globe Awards, these heartfelt stories will highlight the significance of their reunion. It is not just a moment to reflect on the past, but also a testament to the enduring connection and how time can bring healing, understanding, and timeless values.